Yes, we are.
Jack, Sherry, and Dakota.
He's my brother.
The Mogollon Rim stretches across central Arizona almost all the way to New Mexico. We're in the Mogollon Rim West, and then you have the Mogollon Rim East. Today we're doing the west part. There have been a lot of sightings of the Mogollon Monster. Bigfoot. So we're going to look for any kind of signs, tracks, hair, and hopefully video. I've got a video I got hooked up in the front of the Bronco, and I have a video hooked up in the back of the Bronco. So we're going to make several stops and investigate and see if we can't find some evidence. So stay tuned, and we'll see you right after the intro.
So, we're here in
Mogollon.
Mogollon, and we're looking for the Mogollon Monster.
It's about 43-mile drive on a dirt road through this pine forest that you see behind me. We're going to do a few stops along the way. We have some historical markers we're going to show you, some scenic views, and we're going to look for the Mogollon Monster.
This is why they call it Rim Road.
Ooh, look at that view. Hold on to your hat, Jack. We're here at a historical marker here on Rim Road. Battle of Big Dry Wash.
7 miles north of this point, a band of Apache Indians were defeated by the United States troops on July 17, 1882. A group of tribesmen from the San Carlos Apache Reservation had attacked some ranches in the vicinity, killing several settlers. Cavalry and Indian scouts were immediately sent into the field in search of hostiles. 5 troops of cavalry and 1 troop of Indian scouts converged on the Apaches, surrounding them at the Big Dry Wash. The resistance of the Indians was broken after 4 hours of stubborn fighting. The casualties numbered 2 soldiers and more than 20 Apaches.
And over here, the Arizona Trail crosses. Another beautiful shot from Rim Road. See a meadow down there. Wow, it's just beautiful up here. Nice breeze. See forever. Beautiful up here. Passing a lot of people up here speeding on this road, but we just passed a road that leads back to 87. And since we passed that, we haven't seen another person. So we're going to go forward on and see if we can't get any evidence of Bigfoot, the Mogollon Monster. Until our next stop. So we found a little turnoff road,
And
and it really looks secluded, and we have a lot of forest here behind me. So we're gonna snoop around a little bit and see if we see anything unusual or hear anything. There's been so many people up in this area today that I have my doubts that we're gonna see not even a rabbit. But we're not gonna give up, are we, Jack?
no, we're not.
All right. So watch out for snakes. Wow, look at how tall these pines are. I do hear something. It sounds like somebody's radio. Okay, shh. Let me hear it. I don't hear it now. What do you think, Jack?
I think this is going to be successful.
You think so?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything here unusual. I hear a bird squawking. Yeah, you're not going to see any footprints in this either. This is all pine covered ground. But I was hoping to find fur because it could be Bigfoot or bear because bears like to scratch themselves on the bark.
Maybe that's what people have been seeing.
I don't think so. They've been people that know the area and seen bears. They say this is no bear. So let's just chill out here for a few minutes, see if we hear anything. Are you kidding me? I hear a side-by-side coming. Yeah. It's probably why we haven't seen any deer or... That's why we haven't seen any deer, elk, rabbit, not even a rattlesnake. Okay, to the next stop.
Make sure to like, subscribe. You don't have to comment. You can. Yeah. That was it. Isn't this just beautiful? that is a pine cone. And that is more upset. I don't want to touch it. This,
You know what I don't hear?
Birds?
Yeah. I don't hear any birds.
so, yeah. You hear that? Yeah. You don't hear anything because all you can hear is the wind. That's a sign. That is a thing. Yeah.
Well, this might not. I think this might be an epic fail as far as finding the Mogollon Monster. Come on, Jack. I'm talking to peoples. But it has been pretty epic adventure. It's nice scenery up here. A lot of people today. It's a Father's Day weekend. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Didn't see. We hadn't seen anything. We did see a deer. Did you see a Jack?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Saw a deer. But no Bigfoot. But I've been hearing about stories of dogmen of Cochise County. So we might have to investigate that. Now I've looked around. We've looked for evidence, things like that, hair, footprints. We see some elk prints. That's about it. So I guess it's been a pretty good adventure as far as the scenery.
Yeah. Oh.
We should leave it like that, in the video like that.
I just faints. I just faints. What is it's
See ours. They closed at 4, so we just missed them.
This is just beautiful. That's just a beautiful view. Along with that. And, well, if you can love just there.
Along with it.
Yeah. That's why they have this, so people don't go down there. That would be bad. That'd be bad. And but we have a sign. What does it say? I don't know.
It says Mogollon Rim Vista. And it shows you There's Squaw Peak, Bryant Mountain, Round Mountain, Copper Mountain, Potato Butte, Pine Mesa, Pitcher Mountain, Four Peaks, Edwards Peak, Sheep Basin Mountain, Turkey Mountain, Mount Ord, Pine Butte, Cactus Ridge, Christopher Mountain.
This is the star. You.
Put the camera on me for a minute. So this is the end of the Rim Road West. We're going to take, instead of taking 260, which most people would, take it to Payson. I would say stay away from Payson. It was a nightmare getting through Payson with their protests. So I would advise never go to Payson. It is a big mess. So we're going to take this Forest Road 512, and we're going to follow it down and bypass a lot. So we're going to shoot some video. We're still hunting for the Mogollon Monster. Stay tuned. A lot of people describe a smell.